Hi there and welcome to Maths with Dan. I understand that you guys now have your calculator papers coming up, so I'm just going to release a few tips and tricks on using the calculator and how to use this certain type of calculator that you are allowed in the exam for GCSE Maths. It basically means that you'll never have to work out a quadratic equation again. It automatically factorizes it for you and gets it for you. You can use it to work it out and double check your working out. Also simultaneous equations, you now no longer even have to write one out, you just pop it into your calculator and it gives you the answer almost instantly. Also inequalities, so from now on you won't really have to do any of the maths, really even know how to do it, just know how to input it into the calculator and get the answer out. And then when showing your answers in the exam, just kind of like show a bit of work in and just like end up like popping the answer here and there if you don't know how to do it properly. But that should give you the full marks. That's what I did, and I really recommend this calculator, as you will never even have to work out a quadratic simultaneous equation ever again, seeing as your Maths GCSE non-calculator paper is now out of the way. So what you want to do, you want to get the FX991 calculator EX. It is allowed in the GCSE Maths exam, and as you can see when I compare it to the FX85 GT1, which most schools recommend, there's only 4 parts to this. It can only do basic things that a scientific calculator can do. Therefore, when you go to buy it, you want to buy the white calculator that says FX991GX. You see how many all these different sort of options you have. And when you then do this sort of thing, this is like a quick step-by-step how you'd like be able to do it. So with a quadratic, I'm just going to show you quickly what you can do. So you put the quadratic numbers in. Let's say you have x squared plus 10x plus 24. It would instantly give you what x is. So x1 is 2, x2 is minus 12. You got it's also the minimum of it, and yeah, so pretty much. So what you do, you go to mode setup and you go to the thing that says x y equals 0. So you go to that point. You can also do simultaneous. So when you go to simultaneous, you see how there's like 2 different equations here. You can literally just fill it in, anything you want, any sort of simultaneous equation. Just put in random numbers in now, and it will straight up just give the answer. It will tell you what x is, so x is minus 6, and it will tell you what y is. Rather than having to do lines of working out, you just put it in. So you go to this one here. And then also when like another one, instead of like 2 variables, you can click 3 and you now have 3 different variables. So you remember, you just go to mode setup. So straight from the beginning, you go mode setup, you go down and across, you go to one that looks like this, equals, and then you place 1 for simultaneous or 2 for quadratic. It also has many other sort of things, this calculator, as you can see. You can also do inequalities, equations and functions. So if you have, for example, an inequality that has 2 variables, you click 2, and if it's, let's say, greater than, less than, you see all the things you click greater than, you can fill it in and it will tell you what satisfies the inequality as well. So all this maths, all these marks, it will definitely gain you at least 10 to 15 marks if you didn't know otherwise how to work this sort of stuff out. It's really useful. You can also use it to double check all your knowledge and everything. I'd highly recommend using this calculator. See, it's just giving you the answers right there. That's it today, and for private tuition, my email will be in the description below.